ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Greg Olson with you, Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. Brings up second and 8 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. One incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here is third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. In the middle, he's got his man complete. They get 19 on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A gain of 16 yards. They'll try the right side this time. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Gain of 6. Makes it third and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he'll take this one Kansas City. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11, Tom. Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 12, 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
I'm one, ready?
It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Gun.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. Eleven.
Here we go.
Now Brown. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here, start.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now, Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
11 empty. Right 80.
Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So that's the linebacker, Nick Bolton. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's Smith to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
First and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
They go play action with Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's It's going to set up third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Third and 11. Well, play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
12. Here we go. Behind.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Mahomes will try and set up the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Gray is the motion man here. Play action here. Mahomes in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Trey Hendrickson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Mahomes back. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's their punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun.
They go play action for Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
1-1, ready? Here we go. Right in.
To throw is Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 17 yards.
11.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
11. Start.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Can. Start. 11, Thomas. Start.
Burrow now. This one caught by Chase. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
11, Thomas. 11. Start.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 11. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal. Kevin McPherson on 4th.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Here's Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down,
I'm one, ready?
you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
180. Place up.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. He gets free, and he will score. Lamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will get out in front, 17-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on second down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson, he gets him yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Yellow, yellow.
Motion man is Rice. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Motion man is Rice. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it. Don't let it go to waste.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Attack, attack!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short. They've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go forward on 4th.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the first down. Now, you didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Yellow, yellow. Argaway. 15.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And he will score. Game on. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Chiefs, 14.
They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
On 1, ready? 11 MT. Stop.
4th quarter and underway, and it's a run by Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now Gibbs on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
12. Gun.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
12. 11 MT. Take it.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 12.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 MT.
To throw is Burrow. Will find Brown out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Right 80. 12, 11 MT. Take down.
Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
And that could very well be the turning point of this game. Here we are in the second half, Mike. It would have been very easy for this coach to say, hey, take the points. Let's chip away at that lead. He said, no, I got a lot of confidence in our play caller. We have the perfect call for this situation. And now after that touchdown, they take the lead, and this game has flipped.
The score, Bengals 24, Chiefs 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
The
line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll knock him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
15.
They'll drop to throw. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Yellow. Loading. Attack. Right side.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again, and he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. On 2nd down, they'll run. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all to just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Bengals 31, Chiefs 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Second and 10.
11.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And it will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we go. One final play. This one deep downfield for Chase. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain